Today we're going to talk about the importance of email marketing. Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's episode. I am Chad Owen, the Annuity Sales Coach, and this is Caleb North, Well, you know what? I need to stop. Maybe I need to get serious now and come up with a really good name for you. You know, I follow this crypto program, and they have this one guy who's the guru, clearly the intelligent guy, and then they have this guy called Sheldon the Sniper. Yeah, and he's kind of like the analytical guy. So I need to come up with. Not Caleb the Sniper. That's too.
That's too cool. I can't be that cool.
No, it's not. No, because I've seen you shoot. But anyway,
so it's inaccurate and it's too cool.
Exactly. Definitely not Caleb the Sniper. Caleb, he can't hit anything, not even a barn. So it's like, unless you have a pistol. I've seen you. I don't know about your rifle shooting, but your pistol shooting is impressive.
I think rifles are easier.
Then why don't you ever kill anything when we're out?
I always let you shoot first.
That's not an excuse. I shot a hog on the run, okay? I shot the big hog. It dropped to the ground. Then little piggy comes squealing around the corner, and I just, boom, knot it. Yeah, knot it. Done. That little piggy went to the market and stayed home. Had a dirt nap.
It tasted good.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway. No, yeah,
we'll
come up with something. If you have ideas, feel free to submit them.
If you keep your facial hair somewhat normal, okay, facial hair somewhat normal, we won't keep making creepy names for you, okay?
I have, I've got some patchy. It's patchy.
What are we talking about?
We're talking the importance of email marketing, and I'm curious, just to give them, from your perspective, why is this something that's so important to you? I think people know they need it. But
email marketing, I would probably attribute last year, you said I did 26.7 million. Mm-hmm. I'd probably attribute 3 to 4 million of that from email marketing.
That's good. So clients kind of reaching back out.
So what would that be? That'd be about 15% of my business. I'd say 15% of my business.
So you're talking about somebody that writes, say, $1 million a year. You're looking at maybe an extra 150,000 in business. Somebody that writes 3, maybe an extra.
Well, and everybody knows if you're only writing $1 million a year in annuities, it's not a lifestyle.
Right.
You're paying bills, but it's not a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so let's just say 2 million. So if you write 2 million, you have 2.3 million. That's extra 300,000. So even at a 7% comp, that's an extra 21,000 a year. Yeah. And even if you're paying someone to do your email system for you, we have an email?
Yeah, I was going to get into it.
You know what? I'm not always up to date. Sometimes I come back and they're like, "Hey, we started this." I'm like, "Is it up and running yet?"
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give some details on it here in just a little bit.
And I'll tell agents know this. I am an annuity salesperson. I don't always know the whole back ends of what we're doing on the academy because I give them ideas. They come up with their own ideas. They implement things. I don't need to sit there and hold their hand on every little thing saying, okay, this is what we're doing next. They talk to, when I say they, Caleb and Josh, they talk to enough agents where they go, I think this would really help an agent. And they already know if it's going to help an agent, as long as it's not costing an arm and a leg, we're running with it. And it's just, we want to continue to help. So what does that look like? What are we doing?
So if you're familiar with Chad's book, Stress and Rocking Chairs, you know that book just flat out works. I mean, I've talked with agents, Chad, that have literally told me, Caleb, I got the deal because my client read this book. Mm-hmm. They understood how the products work, and now they want those things. So they'll reach back out to the agent and say, hey, how do I get started with this? How do we do this? How do we move forward? And they write the business. So we had that piece of information, and we had, literally dozens and dozens of agents over the past handful of months that have asked us about email marketing. Mm-hmm. And what is Chad using? How is he going about this? What type of content should I share? And we're like, you know what? We could really create a nice hybrid product for agents by taking the content of Stress and Rocking Chairs and this need for email marketing and blending them together. Yep. So what we've done is we've created an email marketing campaign that delivers to your list of clients' emails or prospects or whoever it is that you put in the list once every 2 weeks, so twice a month.
So do we send it out or they send it out?
We have the system. They put people in their list, and it'll automate them through this system. And it'll have their contact info. These clients will be able to reach back out to them. Like, the idea behind it is to, number one, reinforce client purchase decisions if they've already done it. Okay, that's huge, because if you can reinforce it, then you can build that up for the future as well. Number two is opening that door of conversation with prospects that maybe you didn't get in touch with. Okay, but they read an email and now they're like, oh wow, this is some great information. How do I get some more of this? So those are the two I guess types of people we're facing.
That means the agent would probably need the book, right?
It would absolutely be ideal. And what we've done is we've created here we go again with our academy memberships and stuff. We've created a membership called the Marketing Elite Membership. And essentially what it is it's very similar to...
I'm sorry, I own the company and I'm like, that's a great idea. Yeah. This is good. Yeah. I wish I would have known about that. Well, Chad, we probably had the conversation with you sometime.
Yeah,
I've totally
probably
forgotten
did.
About it.
It's essentially the Pro Plus membership, just adding in the email marketing service. Okay, so it's all the benefits of the Pro Plus.
How much extra is that to add that?
$400 a month to add that.
Man, what $400 a month? That would be a $5,000 annuity would pay for. No. Yeah, $5,000 annuity would pay for that.
For the month?
Yes.
Yeah, because I gave the example of the 1 million. Like you said, about 15% of your business came from email marketing.
Yeah,
so if you're writing just $1 million a year, and let's say hypothetically you add on an extra $150,000 in production. Okay, you're talking about an extra
$60,000. So if you took 5,000 times 12, so that's 60,000 a year. Would pay for an extra 60,000 annuity would pay for the entire market.
That's what I'm saying. But that, and the thing is too, is it's that one piece, but it's also the entire Pro Plus membership as well. So it's all our monthly webinars, it's the documents, it's the training, it's all of that added together.
The whole back platform too.
Oh yeah. Not for the 400. The 400's added, so it's $597 total per month.
That's still crazy.
I mean, and that we honestly, Chad, like when Josh and I sat down to create
I know how much time it takes.
Oh yeah.
For email marketing.
Yes. Yeah, it's real. It's real. And we've got setup and everything going into these. We've got a guy that's like, he's dedicated to that part of what we're offering. Like it's a big project. It's a big undertaking.
I would not do it for $4,000 a month. I would, if somebody paid me $4,000 a month to do their email marketing,
you wouldn't do it.
I would not do it. There's no way.
But we try to make it a no-brainer. I mean, like agents have enough that they're thinking about, that they're processing, that they're weighing out. Like when we created the Academy, we're like, you know what? We want to create something that every single level, the value that they get is a no-brainer purchase decision.
Wow.
So that it can fit within wherever they're at. I mean, to me, a $597 a month for email marketing plus the entire platform.
Yeah, that's an entire platform.
And yeah,
I know what I'm paying for my daughter's college, and I'm assure you not. She's not getting that type of education system to earn what we earn in our business.
The income potential, it's wild.
I mean, if you write $5 million a year and you're just a 7%, you're writing you get $5,207,000, so that's $350,000 a year in income.
Yeah.
That's more than doctors.
Right. It's good stuff. And we want to help be a part of that. We want to help grow you to that point.
Come on, Floyd Mayweather. I'll take you on. You get $500 million for that one thing.
A lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty wild with some of those.
But I wouldn't do that to get my brains beaten too, because that dude's small, but he could definitely knock me really good.
He's a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
One thing to bear in mind with the email marketing is that you really do have two different types of clientele that you could be marketing to. So you have existing clients and you have prospects that haven't done any business with you yet. And I think some people would probably, distinguish them. What we've done is we've created content that will work for both.
Well, and we tried to simplify it. I would gladly decrease 2 of my internet scrubbed leads for marketing.
Yeah.
Hands down. So if I'm paying $350 per lead, so that's $700, I would gladly get rid of 2 leads to increase my email marketing, because I'll get way more.
Because the email marketing will go into those other leads that you've already purchased indefinitely.
Correct. It never stops.
It just keeps
going. As long
going.
as you keep paying.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing that for free.
Oh.
Still can't believe we're doing it for that price. But okay. Because I know what it cost. I mean,
Yeah.
I know to me, it's not the cost of the program. It's the cost of not doing the program.
Oh, it's the same with branding. It's the same with, I mean, literally anything like this that has, and it goes back to what you say, the earning potential. Because the earning potential in this business is so high, it is never the cost of something. It's the cost of not. Yeah.
Basically what you're doing for agents is you're creating a commercial for them. What company ever thrives without having advertising material out there? I mean, that's exactly what you're doing. It's brilliant.
Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. And we've created something that is designed to be simple, straightforward. It's built into what you should, in my opinion, already be using with Retirement Realized Agents Academy.
I only have 10 email addresses. Should I do this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. And the thing is, you can build and build and build.
Whole academy, you get all the training, you get everything.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer. Good. And I want to talk too real quick about the type of content love for you to sign up for it. There's a lot of people that they think, well, I want to try and do this myself. And then they realize, no, I agree with you.
No, you don't. Even when I didn't have this, I would not have done it myself. There's a reason why I hired someone to do this.
There's a key though with the content.
I may be quitting mine and doing this new one because it's cheaper in the long run. So
there you go.
Anyway,
what you need to do is you need to make sure you're adding value. Okay, what we've found with Chad's book, Stress and Rocking Chairs, is that one, it's not only incredibly informative, it's not only incredibly convincing, but because it's so informative and it breaks these concepts down in an understandable way, the perceived value of that content is very, very high. So when you're doing email marketing, you have to build up in your client's mind, your prospect's mind, that you're giving them value so that they actually want to engage with the things you send. If you're only sending marketing emails, you're going to get unsubscribed to, you're going to get moved to spam, you're going to get deleted, you're not going to get any results.
You do not want an email system that's a constant sales pitch.
Correct.
At all.
Has to be
volume. Lose your email list.
Value.
I mean, I have probably 47, about 5,000, I think, names on my email list, and I only lose about 20 a month. And that's a bad month. I mean, it's usually 7 to 8. And it's because when I'm marketing and we're using the same type of system from the standpoint of we're not trying to sell stuff. Yeah. It's educational, but it's even different. The one thing I don't like about the current email system I'm in right now is there's not a lot of call to actions. And so this one's
built with calls to action in every email, but every email is designed to be value.
That's good.
The idea there is that they'll know that there's not one single targeted kind of go for the throat email that's, that they can see in the subject line and then they never engage with. Every email is designed to be value to them so that they want to open it, they want to engage with it, they want to read it, and they want to learn from it. And then simultaneously, once they're in that place, there are calls to action to get them in the moment. You don't want to have something where it's like, well, they have to try and remember or whatever. You want to capture them when they have the interest.
Well, and the reality is market causes a lot of those interests where sometimes you get your statement and your broker charged a fee again and you haven't earned anything, or you watch the stock market drop 7 or 8% and you're just like, I'm so sick of this.
Yeah.
So the email is perfect. And I'm telling you from experience, when we see these markets get even more volatile and more downs and things like that, we are going to see more people responding. And if you don't have an email campaign going on, everybody else is sending out emails, they will be getting your clients.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out, because in 2020, and I can't remember exactly how many appointments, I know we tracked this, but in 2020, I had less time off, but I had less appointments. And obviously because of the pandemic, everything going on, but why did I have a record year? And I think it's because when I really analyzed it, I was still doing things that other agents weren't. Yeah. Other agents were pulling back on their marketing. They weren't spending extra money on email campaigns. They weren't running appointments the way I was. They were going into this hiding type situation. And I'm just picking up all these clients that other agents are losing because they're not marketing. They're not going after it. And think about this. The companies that thrive during challenging situations are the ones that never pull back.
Yeah. It's true.
And that's what I think. We're in that time right now when this market starts to fall. I don't care if you have 10 email names or you have 10,000 email names. There's no right or wrong time. It's now.
Yeah.
There's no perfect timing on this.
There's a theory at the blackjack table, an old theory, that if you lose in the next hand you double down, there's a point where if you keep doubling every time you lose, if you hit, you get it all back. Obviously, you have to have enough to do it.
I was going to say.
Yeah. The point is
100,000 in chips here, and I lost. Okay, I'm doubling down again. I'm doubling down. Huh.
The point is, though, in that is when it's down, double down. Right. So like when the leads in marketing is starting to get slow, it's actually a good time to up it.
It is. I'm picking up marketing. I'm trying to figure out ways to get more marketing. Mm-hmm. It is a tough industry to get into. Yeah. Because, try and get in Austin, San Antonio, where I am. You're not. I own this area. I have multiple lead systems where I am the person that gets those leads.
It's true.
But there's also areas I'm tapping into to where I'm going, hey, you know what? I've been faithful in this particular lead system for over 15 years, and now I want to pick up yours too. How trustworthy do you think I'm going to be when I've had the same lead systems for 10 to 15 years, mm-hmm. not 20 years. I haven't been there long enough. But I have absolutely been consistently marketing for the past, I'd say, easily 14 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I don't shut them off.
Yeah.
You know that. And so this email marketing is gold. It's gold. I'm so glad we're doing this. It's good to know. I'm excited to see what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is they watch what I'm doing, and then they're going to try and replicate it and improve on it, because you know what? Even what I do right now can be improved on. The systems I have can be improved on. We're constantly adding new things.
Yeah. We just adjusted the fact finder this morning.
Yeah, we did. Yep, just putting something new on it. So, yep. Well, I think that's it today, guys. We went a little over, but you know what? If we can add a little more value with a little more time, we're going to do it. Yep. So I hope this helps you. You have a great day and happy selling.